discuss worksheet questions from theory of equations. The first question is alpha, beta, gamma are the roots of the given equation. Then what is alpha cube plus beta cube plus gamma? Compare the given equation with x cube minus s1 x square plus s2x minus s3 is equal to 0. From this you will get s1 is equal to 9, s2 is equal to 23, s3 is equal to 15. And the formula for alpha cube plus beta cube plus gamma cube, which means sum of cubes of the roots s1 cube minus 3s1 s2 plus 3s3. This is the formula. Substitute all the values. S1 cube 9 cube 729 minus 3 into 9 into 23 plus 3 into 15. So this is 729 minus 27 23. 621 plus 45. Simplify that. 153. Option C. The sum of all the distinct roots of the given equation. If you observe the given equation, it is a reciprocal equation of class 2 or degree. Clearly, 1 is a root for this. If we substitute x is equal to 1, it gets satisfied. Then how to find the other roots? 1 is one of the root. You have to find sum of all the distinct roots. Let us do synthetic division, Horner's method. After getting one root, I am doing synthetic division. Write 1 here, 0 here, add 1 and 0. Multiply 1 with 1, add 1 into minus 2, add 1 into 3, add. What is the quotient? 1 into x power 5th degree when divided once. Quotient will be of 4th degree. X power 4 minus 2x cube plus 3x square minus 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. So the remaining 4 roots will be roots of this equation. This is again a reciprocal equation of class 1 even degree. Divide with x square. To solve this, you have to divide with x square. Then you get x square minus 2x plus 3 minus 2 by x plus 1 by x square is equal to 0. Write x square plus 1 by x square minus 2 into x plus 1 by x. Write x square plus 1 by x square as x plus 1 by x whole square minus 2. Minus 2 into x plus 1 by x plus 3 is equal to 0. Now take x plus 1 by x as t. So this is t square minus 2t plus 1 is equal to 0. From this, you get t as 1. T means x plus 1 by x 1, which means x square minus x plus 1 is equal to 0. Solve that quadratic equation for finding x. Minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac will be 1 minus 4 minus 3. So this is 1 plus or minus root 3i by 2. Now we have to find sum of all these roots. Already 1 is one root. 1 plus root 3i by 2 is another root. 1 minus root 3i by 2 is a third root. These are the distinct roots. So what is sum of all those three? When you add 1 plus root 3i and 1 minus root 3i gets cancelled. 2 by 2, 1, and this is 1. So altogether 2 is the sum of all the distinct roots. Add 1 and those two roots. Option B. Next, alpha, beta, gamma are the roots of the given equation. First divide the equation with 5. Then compare with general equation like this. Then S1 will be 3 by 5. S2 will be 2 by 5. S3 will be 4 by 5. And the question is finding sigma alpha square beta square, which means alpha beta whole square plus beta gamma whole square plus gamma alpha whole square. How to write a square plus b square plus c square? Instead of doing the procedure, you can write down the formula like this also. It will be equal to s2 square minus 2 s1 s3. All the values of s1, s2, s3 are known. Substitute and simplify. S2 square 4 by 25 minus 2 into 3 by 5 into 4 by 5. So if you simplify this, what you get? 4 by 25 minus 24 by 25, which is minus 4 by 5. Option D. X 2 minus I is one of the roots of the given equation. And if you look at the coefficients of given equation, all are real numbers. Since coefficients are real, if one root is 2 minus I, the other root will be 2 plus I. Since coefficients are real. And the other roots are given as alpha beta, then what is 2 alpha minus beta? By comparing the given equation with standard equation like this, what will be S1? 9. S1 is nothing but sum of all the roots. Alpha plus beta plus 2 minus I plus 2 plus I, which is 9. From this you get alpha plus beta as 5. Next S4, product of the roots, 30. S4 means product of the roots. Alpha into beta into 2 minus I into 2 plus I. So this is alpha beta into 2 minus I into 2 plus I is 4 minus I square, which is 5. So alpha into beta is equal to 6. Sum is 5, product is 6 means the two numbers are 2 and 3. Given that alpha is less than beta, so alpha is 2, beta is 3. Therefore, 2 alpha minus beta will be 4 minus 3. Option C. Next question. Alpha is a common root of the two equations, which means that alpha satisfies both the equations. So in place of x, I can put alpha. So alpha cube minus 2 alpha minus 25 lambda is equal to 0 is one condition. 3 alpha cube minus 8 alpha minus 175 by 3 into lambda is equal to 0 is another condition. Multiply first equation with 3. Let us say it is equation 1. 3 alpha cube minus 8 alpha is equal to 175 by 3. Let us say this is equation 2. Subtracting 1 and 2, what you get? 2 alpha is equal to 25 minus 175 by 3 minus 100 lambda by 3 you get, right? Sorry. In first case, by multiplying with 2 here, you will get 75 lambda. 75 minus 175 by 3, 50 by 3 will get. One second. It is 75 lambda. 75 minus 175 by 3 means 225 minus 175, 50 by 3 lambda, which means alpha is equal to 25 lambda by 3. Now, substitute that alpha in this equation here. Alpha cube means 25 whole cube 25 whole cube means 625 into 25 by into lambda cube by 27 minus 2 alpha 50 lambda by 3 minus 25 lambda is equal to 0. From this, if you simplify lambda, you get lambda as 3 by 5. Given that lambda is positive. If alpha and beta are irrational roots of the given equation, then p is equal to 1 and q is equal to minus. See, p is equal to 1 and q is equal to minus 7 implies the given equation will be 3x cubed plus x square minus 7x. Divide this equation with 3. Alpha and beta are irrational roots. Then what is the difference between the roots? Before dividing, by trial and error method, tell me one root of this. Which value of x satisfies this? What value of x satisfies 3x cubed plus x square minus 7x plus 3 is 0? 1, no? Yes. By trial and error method, x is equal to 1 is one root. And let the other roots be alpha and beta. Let alpha beta be the other roots. Now tell me sum of the roots alpha plus beta plus 1 minus 1 by 3. So from this alpha plus beta is minus 4 by 3. Next, product of the roots alpha into beta into 1 minus 1. So alpha into beta is minus 1. Now the question is finding mod of alpha minus beta. Mod of alpha minus beta is nothing but under root alpha plus beta whole square minus 4 alpha beta. That is equal to under root 16 by 9 minus plus 4. Root 25 by 9 means 5 by 3. Sorry. What is the root of 16 by 9? So 1936. Root of 52 by 9, which is 2 root 13 by 3. Option C. Next question. If the roots of that fifth degree equation are all positive such that arithmetic mean is equal to geometric mean. See, if arithmetic mean and geometric mean are equal implies numbers are equal. Only when the numbers are equal, you get arithmetic mean and geometric mean as same. So here, given that roots are positive and arithmetic mean is equal to geometric mean means numbers are equal, that is, all the roots are equal. All the 5 roots are equal. And let us say alpha is a root. Now the question is finding a plus b plus c plus d. D is missing here. A plus b plus c plus d is equal to how much? Now since alpha is a root, what will be the values of a, b, c, d? All the 5 roots are alpha only. Then what is S1? Or you can find, since all the roots are alpha, what is sum of roots, which is A, 5 alpha is A. What is product of roots? 1, which means alpha into alpha into alpha pi. Alpha of alpha is equal to 1, which means alpha is 1, therefore A will be 5. Now how to find B? S2 is nothing but B, S3 is nothing but C, S4 is nothing but D. What are the all 5 roots? What are all the 5 roots? 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 are the roots. Now you can find S2, S3, S4, you'll get B, C, D. Find A plus B plus C plus D. Answer will be 30. If 5 by 2 is sum of two roots of this equation, if you observe the given equation, it is a reciprocal equation of class 2 even degree. This is a reciprocal equation of class 2 even degree whose roots are 1 and minus 1. 1 satisfies the equation and minus 1 also satisfies. Next, if you assume the two roots as alpha and beta, given that alpha plus beta is 5 by 2, and for reciprocal equation, roots are reciprocal to each other, which means if one root is alpha, the other root will be 1 by alpha. So alpha plus 1 by alpha is equal to 5 by 2 means alpha will be 2. Therefore, 1 by alpha will be 1 by 2. So what are the roots still now known as? What are the roots still now known? 1, minus 1, 2, 1 by 2. Let us say the other roots are gamma and delta. Now, let us find sum of all the roots now. What is S1? 25 by 6. What is S1 sum of all the roots here? 1 minus 1 gets cancelled. So 5 by 2 plus gamma plus delta is equal to 25 by 6. From this, you get gamma plus delta. Next, what is product of the roots? S6. Product is 1. What is product of all the roots? When you multiply all these roots, what is the product you get? 1 into minus 1 into 2 into 1 by 2. So minus gamma delta you get. Implies gamma delta is equal to minus 1. From gamma plus delta and gamma delta, you have to find gamma delta values. Of course, the question is sum of all the non-real roots. What is gamma plus delta? 25 by 6 minus 5 by 2. If we simplify this, LCM will be 6. 25 minus 15, 10. 10 by 6 is nothing but 5 by 3. So option C is the correct answer. S6 is not required. The question is finding sum of the non-real roots. Here gamma and delta are the non-real roots. Only sum is required. So answer is 10 by 6 or simply 5 by 3. Option C. Remember, for reciprocal equation, roots are reciprocal to each other. If one root is alpha, the other root will be 1 by alpha. Next question. Let the transformed equation of 2x power 4 minus 8x cube plus 3x square minus 1 is equal to 0, so that the term containing the cubic power of x is absent. That is, you have to remove the second term. To remove a particular term, to remove rth term, the equation has to be transformed to f of x plus h is equal to 0, where h is selected according to f power n minus r plus 1 of h is equal to 0. What is n? Degree of the equation. Degree is 4. R is the term which has to be removed. Which term has to be removed? X cube. X cube term is second term. So R is 2 plus 1 of h, which means f triple h. That is third derivative of given polynomial. Find third derivative of this polynomial. Given polynomial is 2x power 4 minus. If you find 3 times derivative, first time derivative is 8x cube, 24x square, 48x. So 48h minus 24x square, 48x, 48 is equal to 0. From this you get h is equal to 1. Therefore, new equation is f of x plus 1 is equal to 0. If you find f of x plus 1 by using Horner's method, the new equation will be 2x power 5 minus 9x square minus 10x minus 4 is equal to 0. This will be the new equation in which x cube term is absent. Compare this with the given equation and find b. B is nothing but minus 9. Option C. To find f of x plus 1 0, use Horner's method and find the new equation and compare with the given equation. Let b as minus 9. Next, with alpha, beta, gamma are the roots of the equation such that they are in GP. So let the roots in GP, a by r, a r, be the roots in GP which are in geometric progression. Now first find S3. S3 is nothing but a by r into ar, which is 8. From this, a cube is equal to 8, a is equal to 2. Next find S1. S1 is 26 by 3. S1 is nothing but a by r plus ar, which is 26 by 3. From this, simplify to find r, and you will get r as either 1 by 3 or 3. Therefore, what are the three roots? Given that alpha is less than beta less than gamma. So if you take r as 3, then what are the roots? A by r, 2 by 3, beta 2, gamma, a into r, 6. Then 3 alpha plus 2 beta plus gamma is equal to. Next, if minus 1 plus I is the root of the given equation, then what are the real roots? Since coefficients of the given equation are real numbers, if one root is minus 1 plus I, implies other root is minus 1 minus I. Let alpha beta be the other two roots. Therefore, what is S1? Minus 4. S1 is nothing but sum of all the roots. From this you get alpha plus beta is equal to 6. Next, what is S4? Product of all the roots? Minus 2, which means alpha into beta into minus 1 plus I into minus 1 minus I is equal to minus 2. minus 1 plus I into minus 1 minus I, which is 2. So alpha into beta is minus 1. Now what is the question? You have to find roots. I think better to verify the options. Sum of root should be 6 and product should be minus 1. Sum 6, product minus 1. What are the two roots? Sorry, S1 I wrote 4 here, minus 4. So alpha plus beta is equal to minus 2. So sum should be minus 2, product should be minus 1. How to find the roots? You can verify the options, or alpha minus beta is nothing but under root alpha plus beta whole square minus 4 alpha beta. So alpha minus beta is nothing but under root 4 plus 4, which is 2 root 2. Now alpha plus beta is known, alpha minus beta is known. Add those two, you'll get alpha. Subtract those two, you'll get beta. Option B is correct. Next, alpha, beta, gamma are the roots of x cube minus x plus 1, 0. Then 1 plus alpha by 1 minus alpha plus and so on. Let y is equal to 1 plus alpha by 1 minus alpha. This is looking like sum of roots of an equation. Now let us find that equation first. Let one of the root be y. Do cross multiplication. Alpha into 1 plus y is equal to y minus 1. Therefore, alpha is equal to y minus 1 by y plus 1. Now, since alpha is the root of the given equation, in place of this I can write alpha. So, alpha cube minus alpha plus 1 is equal to 0. So, y minus 1 whole cube by y plus 1 whole cube minus y minus 1 by, take LCM. After taking LCM, you get y minus 1 whole cube minus y minus 1 into y plus 1 whole square plus y plus 1 whole cube is equal to 0. Expand all the terms, and they will get a cubic equation y. And that equation in that cubic equation y, that cubic equation in y will be like this: y cube minus y square plus 7y is equal to 0. For this equation, what is required for us? Sum of the roots s1, which is nothing but 1. Option A. For this equation, the question is finding sum of the roots, that is s1, which is 1. The simplification of this will be y cube minus y square plus 1y is equal to 0. Next question. Alpha, beta, gamma are the roots of given equation. And alpha 1 is given as alpha, beta, gamma are the roots of the given. What is S1 from that? 0. S2 is 1, S3 is minus 2. No, alpha 1, see S1 means alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to 0. S1 means alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to 0. What is alpha 1 given? What is alpha plus beta minus gamma? by gamma square. So this is minus 1 by gamma. Similarly, beta 1 will be minus 1 by alpha. Gamma 1 will be minus 1 by beta. Now, alpha, beta, gamma are the roots of given equation. Therefore, what is the equation whose roots are alpha 1, beta 1, gamma 1 means f of minus 1 by x is equal to 0. Because alpha 1 is reciprocal of gamma with minus sign. Beta 1 is reciprocal of alpha with minus sign. Gamma 1 is reciprocal of beta with minus sign. So what is the equation whose roots are alpha 1, beta 1, gamma 1? It's f of minus 1 by x 0. What is f of x? This is f of x for us. So what is f of minus 1 by x? Replace x with minus 1 by x. Then you get minus 1 by x cube minus 1 by x plus 10 is equal to 0 implies minus 1 minus x square. X cube is LCM. So 10x cube minus x square minus 1 is equal to 0 is the equation whose roots are alpha 1, beta 1, gamma. From this, what is required for us? Alpha 1 cube plus beta 1 cube plus gamma 1 cube minus 1 by 10 into alpha 1 square plus beta 1 square plus gamma 1 square. This is formula for S1 cube minus 3 S1 S2 plus 3 S3 minus 1 by 10 into the formula for this is S1 square minus 2 S2. Now S1 S2 S3 are for this equation. Okay, so what is S1 here? 1 by 10. S2 is anyhow 0. S3 will be 1 by 10. Now substitute these S1, S2, S3 values here and simplify. You will get answer as 3 by 10. Efficiency. Next, the number of distinct solutions of the given equation. Take x power 7 common. Then you get x power 4 minus 1 plus 1 into. So x power 7 plus 1 into x power 4 minus 1 is equal to 0. From this you get x power 7 as minus 1. X is minus 1 whole power 1 by 7. Minus 1 is nothing but cis pi. To get all the 7 values, theta should be written as 2k pi plus theta by using De Moivre's theorem. This is cis theta whole power n will be cis n theta, where k is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Therefore, what are the 7 values here? Put k is equal to 0, you get cis pi by 7. Put k is equal to 1, 3 pi by 7. Put k is equal to 2, 5 pi by 7. Next, 7 pi by 7 means pi. Next, 9 pi by 7, 11 pi by 7, and lastly 13 pi by 7. These are the 7 values in the first case. Second case is x power 4 minus 1 is equal to 0, which means x is equal to 1 power 1 by 4. 1 can be written as is 0. 0 can be written as 2k pi plus 0. And cis theta whole power n is cis n theta. So 2k pi by 4, k pi by 2. Here it will have 4 values which are obtained by putting k is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3. Therefore, what are the 4 values here? Put k is equal to 0, you get cis 0. K is equal to 1, pi by 2. K is equal to 2 pi, 3 pi by 2. Now out of these 4 values and the above 7 values, the question is number of distinct solutions. This is same, cis pi is same. This is not distinct. So how many distinct solutions are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Out of 11, total 11 solutions. Out of 11, 2 solutions are similar solutions. Remaining 9 will be distinct solutions. So answer is 9, option A. Next, alpha, beta, gamma are the roots of given equation. S1 is 6, S2 is 11, S3 is 6. The required value is sigma. Take alpha, beta common. Then you get alpha plus beta. That is equal to sigma alpha beta into alpha plus beta. S1 means alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to 6. So this is 6 minus gamma. If you expand, alpha beta into 6 minus gamma plus beta gamma into 6 minus alpha plus gamma alpha into 6 minus beta. If you take 6 common, then you get alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha minus 3 alpha beta gamma you get. So this is 6 into S2 minus 3 into S3. Substitute the values. S2 is 11. S3 is minus 6. So this is 66 plus 18, 84. Option B. Next, f of x is divided by x minus 1 and x plus 1 and the remainders are f5 and 19. This is based on remainder theorem. What is the statement of remainder theorem? When f of x is divided by x minus a, and the remainder obtained is f of a. This is remainder theorem. Now when f of x is divided by x minus 1, remainder is f of 1, that is given as 5. And when it is divided with x plus 1, remainder is f of minus 1, which is given as 19. So what is f of 1? 1 minus 2 plus 3 minus a plus b is equal to 5. From this, 3 minus 2, 1, 2 minus a plus b is equal to 3. F of minus 1 means 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus a plus b is equal to 19. From this, a plus b will be equal to 13. By solving these two, you will get b as 8, a as 5. Correct. And what is the required value? When f of x is divided by x minus 2, what is the remainder? When f of x is divided by x minus 2, remainder is f of 2. What is f of 2? 16 minus 16 plus 12 minus 2a plus b. So this is 12 minus 2a minus 10 plus b 8. Answer is 10. Option C. Next, f of x is given and 2 and 3 are the roots of the equation. 2 is a root means f of 2 is equal to 0. 3 is a root means f of 3 is equal to 0. What is f of 2? 2 into 8 m into 4 minus 26 plus n is equal to 0, which means 4n plus n is equal to 10. 3 is also a root. F of 3 0. F of 3 0. 2 into 27. 54 plus 9m minus 39 plus n. From this 9m plus n is equal to minus 15. By solving these two, you will get m as minus 5, n as 30. So the question is finding values of m and n. Minus 5 and 30, option B. Next, number of roots common to the two equations. Let alpha be the common root. Therefore, it satisfies both the equations. So, alpha cube plus alpha square minus 2 alpha minus 2 is equal to 0. Next, alpha cube minus alpha square minus 2 alpha plus 2 is equal to 0. By subtracting these two, you will get 2 alpha square is equal to 4. Alpha square will be 2. 1 second. By subtracting these two, you get 2 alpha square minus 4 is equal to 0. So alpha square is 2. Alpha is plus or minus root 2. So the number of common roots are 2. Plus root 2 and minus root 2 is the common. Next question. Alpha 1, beta 1, gamma 1, delta 1 are the roots of the first equation. And alpha 2, beta 2, gamma 2, delta 2 are the roots of the second equation. If you look at the two given equations, each equation is reciprocal of the other, which means, see, alpha 1, beta 1, gamma 1, delta 1 are the roots of f of x 0, let us say. Now the second equation is f of 1 by x is equal to 0, that is alpha 2, beta 2, gamma 2, delta 2 are the roots of, if first equation is denoted with f of x, second equation is denoted with f of 1 by x is equal to 0, and given that alpha 1, beta 1, gamma 1, delta 1 relation between them is given like this, and alpha 2, beta 2, gamma 2, delta 2 relation is given like this, which means alpha 2 is nothing but 1 by delta 1, alpha 1 is nothing but 1 by delta 2, beta 1 is nothing but 1 by gamma 2, and beta 2 is nothing but 1 by gamma. So these are the conditions given indirectly. Now alpha 1 minus delta 2 is given as 2, which implies alpha 1 minus what is delta 2 from here, 1 by alpha, implies alpha 1 square minus 2 alpha 1 minus 1 is equal to 0. That is one condition. Next, gamma delta 1 minus alpha 2 is given as 4. What is alpha 2 from here? 1 by delta 1. From this, delta 1 square minus 4 delta 1 minus 1 is equal to 0. So this is one condition, this is another condition. Now we know that alpha 1 is the root of the first equation, and delta 1 is also root of the first equation. Therefore, ax power 4 plus bx cube plus cx square plus dx plus e can be written as alpha 1 square minus 2 alpha 1 minus 1 into, because alpha 1 and delta 1 are the roots of the first equation, delta 1 square minus 4 delta 1 minus 1 minus 1. Now to get a plus b plus c plus d plus e, of course, one second. Alpha 1 and delta 1 are the roots of the first equation. Therefore, ax power 4 plus bx cube plus cx square plus dx plus e is equal to x1 square minus, sorry, x square minus 2x minus 1 into x square minus 4x minus 1. To get a plus b plus c plus d plus e, put x is equal to 1. If you put x is equal to 1, then what you get? A plus b plus c plus d plus e is equal to x is equal to 1 in right hand side. You get minus 2 here, minus 4 here. So final answer will be 8, option D. Option D is the correct answer. Next. Alpha, beta, gamma are the roots of the given equation. So compare the given equation with standard equation. You will get S1 as minus 8, minus A, S2 as minus B, S3 as minus C. And the question is finding sigma beta square into gamma plus alpha. That is equal to beta square into gamma plus alpha plus gamma square into alpha plus beta plus alpha square into beta plus gamma. What is the meaning of S1? Alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to minus A. So this is nothing but beta square into gamma plus alpha is nothing but minus A minus beta. Alpha plus beta is minus A minus gamma. This is minus A minus alpha. Then what you get after simplification? Minus A alpha square minus B minus A common. Alpha square plus beta square plus gamma square you get. Minus of alpha cube plus beta cube plus gamma cube. What is alpha square plus beta square plus gamma square in terms of notations? It is S1 square minus 2S2. And this alpha cube plus beta cube plus gamma cube is S1 cube minus 3S1S2 plus 3S3. Substitute all the values given. S1 square A square minus 2S2, so plus 2B minus of S1 cube minus A cube minus 3S1S2 3BC plus 3S3 minus 3C. After simplification, minus A cube plus A cube gets cancelled. So let me write minus A cube minus 2AB plus A cube plus 3BC plus 3C. Second. Here I wrote wrong. So S1 cube is minus A cube minus 3 S1 S2. S1 S2 is AB, not BC, plus 3 S3 is minus 3C. Now if you simplify this, you get minus A cube minus 2AB plus A cube plus 3ab plus 3c. 3ab minus 2ab, ab plus 3c. ab plus 3c option D. Next, if the roots of this equation are in AP, whenever the roots are in AP, we assume the roots as a minus d, a plus d be the roots which are in arithmetic progression. And what is S1? By comparing the equation with the general equation 6. S1 is nothing but a minus d plus a plus a plus d. So 3a is equal to 6, a is equal to 2. Now, since a is one of the root, since a is a root of given equation, in place of x I can put a. A is nothing but 2. So 2 cube, 6 into 2 square, p into 2 plus 10 is equal to 0. So this is 8 minus 24 plus 2p plus 10 is equal to 0. From this, what will be the value of p? Minus p will be 3. What is the question for us? Finding alpha cube plus beta cube plus gamma cube, which is nothing but s1 cube minus 3s1 s2 plus 3s3. What is s1? 6. S1 cube 216. What is s2? P. S2 is P, which is nothing but 3 plus S3 is minus 10. To simplify this, you will get answer as 132. Option A. Next. That is not AK, that is alpha K. Alpha K is equal to cos AK plus I sin AK, where K is equal to 3. And alpha 1, alpha 2, alpha 3 are the roots. These are not A1, A2, A3, alpha 1, alpha 2 are the roots of that given equation. Then the real part of B. What will be B? S2. S2 means alpha 1, alpha 2 plus alpha 2, alpha 3 plus. So we have to find real part of this. For that, alpha 1, alpha 2, alpha 3 are the roots means what is S1? From the given equation, S1 is nothing but 0. What is alpha 1? Cos A1 plus I sin A1. Cos A2 plus I sin A2 plus cos A3 plus I sin A3 is equal to 0 can be written as 0 plus I into 0. So by comparing real parts on both sides, cos A1 plus cos A2 plus cos A3 is equal to 0, and by equating imaginary parts, sin A1 plus sin A2 plus sin A3 is also 0. Now what is B? Alpha 1, alpha 2 means, see, alpha K is nothing but cis AK. So what is alpha 1? Cis alpha 1, sorry, cis A1 into cis A2 plus cis A2 into cis A3 plus cis A3 into cis A1. Cis theta 1 into cis theta 2 is cis of theta 1 plus theta 2. Let us say this is some x and this is some y, this is some z. So x plus y plus z is 0 given. Even 1 by x plus 1 by y plus 1 by z will also be 0. If you take LCM, xy plus yz plus zx will be 0. What is x into y? X into y is cis-a1 into cis-a2. X into y is cis-a1 into cis-a2. So what is b? B is nothing but cis-a1 into cis-a2 is xy plus yz plus zx, which is 0. Therefore, real part of b is 0. X plus y plus z is 0. 1 by x plus 1 by y plus 1 by z is also 0 because 1 by cis theta is cis minus theta. So from that you get xy plus yz plus zx 0 by taking LCM. This is nothing but b. So b is 0. So real part of b is 0. Next, alpha, beta, gamma are the roots of that equation. So S1 will be minus p, S2 will be q, S3 will be minus alpha. Then the question is finding alpha plus beta. What is S1? Alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to minus. So alpha plus beta into beta plus gamma into gamma plus alpha is equal to. Alpha plus beta is minus p minus alpha. Sorry, minus p minus gamma. This is minus p minus alpha. If you simplify by multiplying all the three factors, you get like this. Here, x minus alpha and product of these three is x cube minus s1 x square plus s2x minus s3. Instead of x, we have minus p. What is s1 into x square minus p whole square plus s2 x minus p minus s. Now substitute all the values. S1 is already minus p, so minus p into p square. S2 is q, S3 is minus r. So this is minus p cube plus p cube minus p cube plus r minus p cube, option B. So alpha, beta, gamma are the roots of that equation. Compare with general equation, S1 will be 0. These are the values of S1, S2, S3. And what is alpha cube plus beta cube plus gamma cube formula? So many times we got this. S1 cube minus 3S1 S2 plus 3S3. S1 cube is 0 minus 3 into 0. So this is minus 12. What will be whole square of that? 144. So alpha cube plus beta cube plus gamma cube whole square will be 144, option D.